assists already on the season, which is honestly kind of incredible. They're seeing those passes, they're doing what they can do, and we are underway, and I am not in the lobby. So Visionary, you're gonna have to bring these guys with the entire play-by-play. Good luck, give it to the close at home.
Yeah, I'm actually watching the stream as well, so it's gonna be a bit delayed as I get in, guys. Hey has a shot, he puts it in. So sorry about the delay, it did not bring us in. You can thank Epic for that one, as Hey puts in a shot, and we are up 1-0 for the Shock after 4 minutes and 48 seconds to go. We go into the kickoff and tripping. We can thank Epic once again for watching this game, as Baker Boy gonna have a great shot on net, puts it down for Tree Frog. Tree Frog gets dunked, and it's gonna be up to T Beetle to actually make a play. He does clear the ball out to the side. We're seeing, actually, I'm kind of impressed with the speed of the game so far. Lots of good wall hits.
Yeah, they've been going up and for just about everything. As that one floats in front of the net, Highs is going to cut that one off at midfield, turn it around. Tree Frog, Tweedle on the field, Baker Boy as well for the Freemasons. The Shock, we're looking at Feel Highs and Hey as Hey takes control in the corner, tries to get that one out of the zone, can't do it, across the net, and now Feel on the other side.
Gets beat out by Tweedle as Highs places over to the right. Nobody's going to be there to chase. It's going to be up to Baker Boy to control this ball, and he does so excellently. He actually gets a touch off the ceiling. It's going to be up to Feel. Gets a great 50-50 on Tree Frog, but Tree Frog's going to still have control. Highs able to make the save as Hey goes up to the aerial. That's an open net right now. Baker Boy up, and it is stuffed out. Man, a lot of pressure coming out right now. This might be a goal.
There's almost some free real estate there. Big shout out to Tree Frog, the admin of RSC, for some great 50s, but it's not going to matter as Highs turning at midfield, taking control. Baker Boy not able to get there in time. Tweedle just falling in front of the net, goes top shelf, does Highs, gives his team the Shock the 2-0 lead with 3:44 left on the clock.
And the Shock have had a lot of the early pressure here, and it's actually surprising to see that because the Freemasons have had much better clears down the field. And as we kind of get into that, it's just the fact that the Shock are taking control of the ball whenever they get those deep clears and actually letting the ball just kind of come to them and allowing that, or I'm sorry, that allows them to actually get the control and be up 2-0, even though it seems like they're not clearing the ball as well.
Oh, that was one of the craziest angles I have ever seen. Are you kidding me right now, Tree Frog? I just said before about the 50s that he was making. Look at this angle off the back wall, basically parallel to the goal line. He scores. The Freemasons now find themselves within one. Visionary, we are off to a very hot start between these two very much middle of the road challenger teams.
Absolutely. I got to say, he brought out the protractor for that one. That was 179 degrees. There is no way that he hit that without a protractor. As Tree Frog goes for a bomb, Beetle's going to play this over to the side. Baker Boy's actually going to pop it up to try to get it away. Feel is up. Some nice little air roll mechanics playing it over to the side. Tree Frog gets a clear out to the middle of some open space, but Highs is going to be able to pick this up. And Tweedle just out here on the ball all the time. Baker Boy turns, hits it over to the left. Seeing kind of some boomer ball now. The jitters might be a little bit out as Beetle puts a shot on and it's wide open. What happened to Hey on the back post? Did you see that?
Yeah, dude, Visionary, you said we're playing a little bit of boomer ball now. Highs tries to get it out. Tweedle's right there and just bangs a shot right on the inside of the post. That's phenomenal placement. Pretty much anywhere else he shot that ball, Hey is getting to that one every single time. Not right there. Freemason Shock are now tied right in front of halftime, and this one could be a goal as well. Luckily, Feel is back. Passes that one upfield to Hey, and they're trying to take over here on offense. Here's Tweedle going up looking for the air dribble. Is going to get stopped by Highs. Right high. It has Hey takes control from the corner.
Baker Boy plays it over to the middle. Tree Frog playing it back across. Nobody's there to receive the pass, however, and Baker Boy goes for a 50-50 and wins. We have Feel. Once again, the Shock taking control of the ball, not trying to boom it, just kind of playing it slow, going for it. Tree Frog's actually going to get beat here by Highs, but Tweedle's up, going to go for a little delay. Gets beat out as well. Baker Boy has a touch here to keep it in the midfield, going for a dunk on Highs. And I'm really liking what I'm seeing right now out of both teams, to be honest with you. This has been insane so far. I mean, just the control.
Yeah, honestly, what I'm seeing right now that I like so much is the controlled play from both teams on both sides, just trying to make little touches, stay close to the ball. Great defense here from Tree Frog on the back line to get that one out. It was floating right in front of the net, Visionary, and it was wide open. Nobody ended up scoring because of Tree Frog's defense. He goes on the attack again. We've already seen a ridiculous angle from Tree Frog into this game as that one gets cleared back towards midfield. Baker Boy is on top of it, lays that one down to Hey, going all the way across for Highs, going to that one off the back wall. Tweedle trying to take that one out. The pressure's starting to build here for the Shock. They hit another one off the backboard, out in front of the net, and Baker Boy finally getting the clear.
Absolutely. As Baker Boy plays this over, goes for a bump, actually feels somehow gets through that, and we have an open net right now. Can Hey actually finish this off? It goes in front. Nobody's there. Baker's able to clear it out. They have to score those if they want to get this game. And as I say that, oh my God, it's in front of the net again, and Baker Boy's able to play it away. Oh, and you gotta feel bad if you're the Shock. You have to capitalize on those opportunities.
That's got to be probably the third or fourth time we have seen a ball roll in front of the Freemasons net and nobody on the Shock is there to complete the play. Those are the types of goals that they need to get if they want to win this game. Right now, both teams find themselves with only 2 goals, 40 seconds left on the clock, trying to break this tie in regular time. Game 1 of a 4-game series. We have a lot of fun Rocket League action still to go as that one is saved by Baker Boy, cleared into the corner, and Feel on the attack off the back wall, dropping right down for Hey, who's there, not able to make the touch. And now Tree Frog, dangerous on offense, dangerous on 50s, gets that one with Highs, going back towards the other side. Highs is already up. Baker Boy is just going to let him miss that ball completely. No problems there from him. Ooh. Dropping down in front of the net. Tweedle trying to take over. Field bounces that one towards the box. 10 seconds left to go.
Hey, with a tap down, Tree Frog going to take possession. It's looking like we're heading to overtime in this game 1. Highs gets a touch. It's going to be up to Tweedle. It goes downfield. Yeah, I mean, if you had an extra 5 seconds, that's a goal and the game's over. But we don't. We have overtime here in game 1 between the Freemasons and the Shock. And this is just an excellent way to cap off this game 1 and to start off this match night.
And it sounds like a stupid thing to say, but really a must-win game for both teams. You got one team sitting at 10-10, one team sitting at 14-10. They're both sitting right at the middle of the roster right now, trying to break this one out. And whoever gets this goal, whoever wins this overtime and starts picking up that momentum, going to put themselves in great shape for the rest of this series and could potentially set themselves on a course for the playoffs later this season.
Double commit though. Feel he has an open net. Does he hit these angles? He doesn't. Oh, and Tweedle able to make the save. A great pass across the net, but disrupted. And Tweedle is the hero that the Freemasons deserve currently, as another double commit comes out as Baker Boy gets a 50-50 down to the mid. High's able to get a booming clear, and it's going to be up to Tweedle. They're trying to bump him. He doesn't get it. Tree Frog actually misses. Baker Boy sends this long downfield. Hey is there on defense. Actually has another one. Gets demoed for his efforts, however, and we are having a huge back and forth in this overtime, Trippin.
Yeah, both teams trying to get that one in, but the defensive play, honestly, on both sides has been phenomenal. We've seen some very good offensive play, a lot of opportunities trying to get things going, but the defense on both sides has just stood up every single time, and as soon as I say that, Feel unable to make the touch, Baker Boy goes right underneath the crossbar, and the Freemasons, a minute and 20 into overtime, take game number 1, and what a touch here from Baker Boy.
Absolutely, just completely reads that, knows that Feel is in an awkward position there, having to jump backwards, trying to air roll to touch that ball over the net, not able to do it, and Baker Boy just completely capitalizes. And we have a 3-2 game, and as we said before, as coming into this, these teams are extremely even, 1-12-12, 1-14-10. I know caster math is hard sometimes, Trippin, but it happens.
Yes, oh, it is incredibly difficult. It's amazing
Absolutely.
that I can tie my own shoes. But yet here we are, Baker Boy putting up some big numbers in that game, going 1 for 1, 2 saves, 484 points, taking the MVP honors for the Freemasons. Definitely someone to look out for. Tree Frog, probably the most underrated player on that team. He got the cycle. He went 1 for 2. But then look at the other side. Look at the Shock. 7 shots for Highs, more shots than the entirety of the Freemasons. It just didn't matter, Viz.
I don't know what to say. Like, I mean, they have 5 saves, but the Shock had 9 shots, including the 2 that were just rolling in front of the Freemasons net. I really just want to see, like, I wish I could go back to a replay and see what actually happened on those 2 plays, because obviously you're assuming the goalie's going to make a touch, but you have to send somebody at some point, right? It's a tie game. You have a minute left.
Oh yeah, especially, you know, you've got that slow ball rolling across the line, and the rest of the team needs to know that that's where that play is trying to go. And if it just sits there and no one ends up going for it, well, then you get what we saw a couple of times where the ball just rolled in front of the net. Nobody was there to shoot it, and they got away with what was probably not a very good play to begin with. But hey, Freemasons take game 1 of this 4-game set. They are ready to go again. We'll get these 2 teams on the field, and Visionary 1 will be bringing back the initial play-by-play on the series. Welcome in, everyone, as well. My name is Trippin, Visionary 1 on the other side. We've got Musa running production in the background. And also your shout out there, my man Bay. I did see that. Hello. Thank you very much for rating us a perfect 5 out of 7. Back to Visionary.
Absolutely. And as we look at the chat, just real quick, bring back old Baker is being absolutely spammed. You guys are mad lads. Keep it up. As High is going for a huge read right here, not able to get it. Field plates it right into the net off the backboard read. What an excellent play. High just skies this ball. He wants it. Fakes him out a little bit. Field just with the absolute perfect read into the near post. Just destroys the ball. It's beautiful.
Hey, you know what? When you lose a game in overtime like that, and you come out and you score a kickoff goal in a couple of seconds, that completely shifts the momentum. I think Soccar in a very good position to take the rest of this game. They just got to keep that pressure up and keep that momentum building.
And as we say that, Hey able to bail his team out there and get a save. Doesn't get the touch though. Beetle off the post, unfortunately. But as you're saying with that kickoff goal, I believe the kids call that a feels good, man, as Tree Frog just bangs it off the wall and the ball just floats into the net. And once again, we have a tie game.
You know, Tree Frog probably at this point has a PhD in trigonometry. The protractor out again. A ridiculous bank shot off the side wall. We saw the 179 degree. Now we see the bank shot. What else are we going to see from Tree Frog in this series?
I'm expecting a pull shot now at this point. He's already done the bank shot. He's already done the impossible angle shot. He's just treating this pitch like a pool table right now, and he's having at it. It's beautiful to watch as Fiedel does get a dunk on Field and plays this all the way downfield. It's going to be up to Hey. Actually gives it to some open space. Baker is there to receive, however, as we have Tree Frog on the back wall waiting for Field. There's a big miss there. Hey is up, plays it over to the right. Nobody there. All three in net for the Freemasons. And we're going to see how they can break out of this. It looks like Baker doesn't have any boost. He goes for the fake, though, and gets it. And Tree Frog comes in, tries to help him out. Unfortunately, it's a little bit of a double commit, and Speedo's going to be all the way back alone.
Oh, poor Tweedle on this play. Hey looks for the ground to air dribble, not quite able to complete the play, but it looked awfully pretty as Field taking control on the sidewall. Great control there from Field. High is going to boom this one all the way down into the corner. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left to play. A tie game 1-1 between the Freemasons and the Shock. Freemasons up 1-0 in this 4-game set. We'll see that one going off the corner. High is trying to take control here, and that one is boomed on target. Baker Boy trying to get back in time, and he does, and makes the save. Field on the back wall. Now that one off the side. Tree Frog trying to take that one away, and that one finally 50 settling down a little bit. We are going to see a transition opportunity.
What a dunk right there by Tweedle to keep his team in the offensive half as Tree Frog is going for it. Field's able to beat him out. Baker Boy over off the post again, looking for that floater in. Hay's able to make the touch. Beetle's going to play this straight down, and it goes, yep, the waterfall, the crescendo, falls all the way down. Those balls are nearly impossible to read, just so difficult. Highs is in basically just a lose-lose situation right there, because he either goes up and he misses it, or he stays down and gets dunked on.
You know, Visionary, I appreciate you trying to bring some new vocabulary to this broadcasting booth, but unfortunately, Magnum Opus was last season. Crescendo isn't a funny joke anymore, so you're going to have to recycle your material for season number 9 of RSC, as we are currently in. Sorry to break the news the hard way.
Fair, but I'm going to say that I haven't said it on stream, so I'm going to count it anyway. I'm taking participation ribbons all day, baby. As Highs plays this over, Baker Boy is able to make a touch, but it's soft in front of the net. Hey plays it away. Tree Frog able to make the save. Tree Frog is up once again, does not get the read. Looked like me on a couple of my sidewall reads during my match tonight. As High is not able to make a touch as well. Beetle comes in, passes out to Tree Frog. Huge dunk. This net is open. It's going to be a 1v1. Highs versus Baker Boy. Highs plays it high. Baker's going for a squishy save and gets it. Gets so much power, going for a musty. It's just going to go in. Baker Boy with the squishy save. It's a goal. Are you kidding me?
So, one, somebody clip that, because that was 100% one of the craziest things you're ever going to see in Rocket League. 2, as soon as Baker Boy went for the squishy, I put my hands on my head in an absolute panic, and I couldn't believe he was even going for the attempt on that play. Ends up scoring a goal in transition, going the other direction. An incredible solo performance there from Baker Boy gives his team, the Freemasons, the 3-1 lead. Still 2 minutes left to go. Plenty of time to come back, with the Shock really need to turn things up if they want to get a victory here in game number 2.
Good touch right there by Hey. Actually gets a dunk on the 50. It seems like the ball's open, but there's a ton of space and nobody is there. Field playing this hard off the backboard. Tree Frog not able to collect. Hey with the shot. Baker Boy with the save. High is playing this over to the corner very smartly. Going for the touch. Beats Baker Boy. It goes off the post. Feel is not able to get it. They have an open net. All Tree Frog has to do is hit this straight in, and he's going to. It's a 4-1 game for the Freemasons.
And Tree Frog getting another goal here. Just great control, great patience to catch this ball, hit it away from everybody else, and then a Feels flip on the goal line as well from Tree Frog as he gives his team the 4-1 lead. Freemasons right now, Visionary, in complete control and looking like they are the better middle team at the moment that we have right now. And of course, as soon as I say that, someone else on the other team scores. I look like a complete moron. What's up, UK? I see you in the chat. Visionary, please tell me all the reasons why I'm wrong.
Very simple. The guy who got boost on the right side, they missed the cheat. It goes out to the middle, and he's just slow to the challenge. And we're 4-2. 116 is plenty of time for them to come back, and Feel actually gets a huge kickoff here. It's going to be an awkward ball for Tweedle, but he is able to play it away as Hey actually plays this to the middle, and it's there for Field, but Baker Boy is able to play it to the side. Not the greatest clear, but luckily Tree Frog comes in with a huge demo. Excuse me, as Cheadle playing this off the backboard to Highs, going for bumps. Tree Frog able to play it over to the side. It's going to be up to Baker versus Hey right now. And Hey actually wins out this challenge, giving his team a chance, but nobody's there to collect it. And as you said right now, it's still looking like the Freemasons are in control of this match with 42 seconds left.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of remaining opportunities as Baker Boy with the backflip manages to clear that one out, and Tweedle actually bumps him into an even better clear than he made himself, which is kind of incredible. That one's cleared all the way across the net, going the other direction. Tweedle trying to knock this one down off the back wall, looking for some control. Shoots one on target, and Tweedle scores! The answer, the 5-2 lead with 24 seconds left on the clock, and Visionary is looking like they are walking away with a 2-0 early lead in this series.
And I mean, we already said that this was going to be unexpected coming into it. The stats were so similar that we absolutely thought that this was going to be a super close match. Turns out 2-0, they just take the momentum from that overtime game and just kind of stick it to it. We can basically call this one here unless we have some of the craziest stuff I've ever seen in Rocket League happen, to be completely honest with you. What a fake by Hey. He plays it over in the front, and I guess crazy stuff's going to happen.
Well, you know, I said it before. There was a couple times the ball was just rolling, barely moving in front of the net. And there's another one of those right there. Nobody back, a big demo, probably a little bit of miscommunication, honestly, going into that play. 9 seconds, 2 goals. Don't really see that happening, but at least getting that one momentum-building goal. Trying to give yourself something going into game number 3 when you're already down 2-0 is huge, as time is just about to expire with Baker Boy trying to take control here. Field dunking that one off of him, landing in front of the net. Almost a shot opportunity there for the Shock to make it a 5-4 game, but we're not quite going to get that. We are going to remake the lobby as we switch coasts. But in the meantime, Visionary, let's break this down a little bit. We said that these two teams currently sitting in the middle of the road in general. We've got the Shock at 12-12 coming into this game, have already lost 2 games. They're going to end up losing lead in their division. If you go on the other side of this one, and you look at where the Freemasons are sitting, they're currently at 14-10. Those 2 wins are going to bring them to 16-10. They're in a very, very difficult division. They need these wins. They got to keep piling them on.
Absolutely. I mean, even just let's break this down to a more micro versus the macro, right? Because we still have half a season left, so anything can happen with that. The Freemasons had 13 shots that game. The Shock had a respectable 7, which, I mean, in any Rocket League game could be considered good enough to win. But as we really get into it, the Freemasons are just controlling the ball and just piling on pressure. And as I say that, though, there's still 2 games left in this series. Anything can happen, but if the Freemasons keep this up, I don't see them getting beat. It's literally that simple. They're just pouring pressure in. I mean, Baker Boy had, I believe, 6 saves that game.
Yeah, he was all over the field. All over the field.
As we kind of just get into it, like, I'm trying to figure out how the Shock can actually come back from this, because unless they just stop giving up so much space and stop giving up those shot opportunities, I really don't see a way for them to win this series currently. Like, I don't.
Yeah, it's going to be very difficult, I think, for the Shock to come back. I mean, they've had the shots. They've been putting on that level of pressure. But sometimes just putting the ball on target isn't enough. And I think at this level of Rocket League play, putting the ball on target, we're right at that point where putting it on target just doesn't do it for you anymore. And I think they got to try to pick their spots a little bit better. Hopefully, this switch to East is going to help out the Shock a little bit, but we're going to see what happens. Again, my name is Trippin' Visionary on this side. Going to be bringing you some excellent play-by-play action to start off this game.
And as soon as you say that, Hayes is actually going for a redirect. He gets it. Baker Boy able to make the save. Baker Boy's just been all over the place defensively for the Freemasons tonight. He's been absolutely insane. As Feudal plays this over the middle, Tree Frog is there, and he plays it over to the side. Feudal's able to backflip, not able to get it. Quick stalling in that dominance. Able to kind of stall out a little bit, allowing Hayes to make a touch here, get the save. The pressure doesn't end, though. This is the Freemasons we're talking about right now. They have been like this all night. As Baker Boy tries to put a shot on net, it is cleared by Hayes. But we're already seeing it. They're kind of trapped. They're finally, as soon as I say that, they finally break out. But we're right back at it. We are in the Shock half once again, Trippin'.
Yeah, they have not been doing a very good job of getting this ball out of their own half. Now, they do make a lineup substitution. We do see Quit Stalin on the field in the place of Hey. Here's Field. Field to Hayes. That one is dunked. Quit Stalin is there. That one is going to go right into the nose of Baker Boy, who tries to clear it out. He can't quite do it. Field crossing this one very large all the way to the other side. Tree Frog going to try to take control, beat Quit Stalin out of the zone, but Hayes right on top of that one, keeping the pressure on Quit Stalin off the side wall. Field is there for the shot. That one is turned away. The defense from the Freemasons standing up huge on that last possession. Hayes trying to take over with zero boost, and that is not going to work out well. Ball back to midfield.
As Baker pops it up, it's going to be awkward here for Field. He doesn't know exactly what to do here. Tree Frog is up. He gets a dunk, but it's not on net. Quit Stalin able to play this ball away. Has limited boost, gets dunked on, but it is not dangerous. Goes all the way to the opposite corner as Baker gets an awkward touch here, and Hayes tries to play this off the wall. He's going to hit this mid. He's looking for that third man. The third man comes through. It's a passing play, and it is stopped. My God, the Shocker pulling out all the stops, but now they're caught in the counterattack. Tree Frog's going to play it off the crossbar. An open net miss. You hate to see it as Field clears it out. And the Freemasons miss an opportunity. I think it might be the first time I can say that tonight.
Yeah, that is just a very big missed opportunity. You know they want to have that one back and try to get that goal and give themselves the 1-0 lead. But unfortunately, here we sit, Visionary, right at halftime. It's a 0-0 game. Definitely something different than we have been seeing. A great bump here from Tree Frog, but it's going to go right to Quit Stalin. He's going to take control of the nose of the dominance. He gets the demo. Baker Boy's right there. What a pitch. An absolute rocket off of the nose of Quit Stalin, and Field and Hayes are going to try to take control of this one at midfield. Tree Frog is going to say no. Quit Stalin knocking that one back around the corner. Baker Boy back down in front of Hayes. That one's traveling in front of the net. Tweeter was there. No goal as Field able to save that one. Tree Frog trying to get that protractor out again. That one's cleared away. Baker Boy taking control at midfield. Visionary, 2 minutes to go. 0-0. Who's scoring this first goal?
I actually believe in the Shock here. They are down 1 in shots, but their defense, actually, they have the same amount of saves as well. As Tweedle comes out and saves a great ball. Field's going to play this over to the side. I don't know. I just have a feeling, man. I don't have any reasoning behind it. I just feel like the Shock are actually going to put one in and actually put some pressure on the Freemasons here to make a play. With 1:41 left to go.
That the Shock will shock you with their offense. And there's the passing play. Quit Stalin to Field. 1-0 lead. 1:37 seconds left on the clock. A phenomenal play here coming out of the Shock off of the commentary of Visionary One, letting you guys know exactly what is going to happen before it happens, because my man read the script. Let's go.
Yes, sir. As High is going to play this over off of the wall. Man, I feel so good about that right now. And Tree Frog's going to play this over to the corner. Field is up. He's actually going to get a back pass. Or I'm sorry, Feudal was up, and Field was able to clear it away. And it's in the middle. Baker is playing this across. Hayes gets a touch to the middle. He's going to leave that for Feudal. It's a shot on. It's a double commit. The ball's wide open. Baker Boy. And as soon as we talk about the Shock putting pressure on, they just give up a free net to the Freemasons.
And what's incredible, I think, right now about this game for the Freemasons is every time that the Shock have started to build momentum and started to show themselves as the better team, the Freemasons have come back, they've gotten an answer, they've taken back control, and we've got a 1-1 game with 1 minute and 14 seconds and counting. Again, the Freemasons find themselves in a very close game, but in very good position to win as that one rolls right in front of the net and no shot. We've seen that a number of times in this series on both sides of the field as Field's shot goes just a bit wide. We are under 1 more minute left to play.
And tripping, it happened again. The shot can't be having that. Unfortunately, another ball running in front of the Freemasons net. It killed him in game 1. It's yet to be determined how it affects them here, but just looking at it, you have to score those. It's another one right in front of the net. It's an open net. You have to take advantage of your opportunities. You're down 2-0 in the series. You need every goal you can get currently with the way the Freemasons have been playing. And Stalin actually is going to pop this off the backboard. Ties is up. He gets the dunk. Baker Boy going to be up to him. Actually gets it away. Absolutely phenomenal save. And Tree Frog is able to get this away. Going for the dribble. Baker Boy plays it down the field. It's going to have a huge jump up. And Tweedle, huge shot, saved by Stalin. And Feel is not there. Tweedle almost gets the redirect in. And it looked like we may get another overtime, Trippin.
Yeah, I would not at all be surprised, but Tree Frog is going to try to make that not happen. Baker Boy twirling at midfield, not able to make it. Tweedle off the backboard, dropping down in front, and there it is. We do, in fact, have an overtime. We saw this in game 1. We saw the Freemasons end up winning it at a minute 20. Can they do it again? We'll see if Tweedle, Tree Frog, and Baker Boy have the ability on the Freemasons to take over this game, or if Hines, the roster change, the subsequent Stalin, and Feel can make a different result here in game number 3 of this 4-game series.
And Tito's going to play this away right now. And Hines gets an excellent dunk. Tree Frog's going to be a little bit awkward, able to play it away. It's going to be up to Stalin. Stalin gets a bang down the field. It's going to be up to Baker Boy, able to make the save. It would have hit crossbar anyway, but the pressure continues. Field going for a demo, going to leave Hines alone. Actually plays it behind him. Tree Frog able to make the touch. Stalin gonna clear it away. Baker Boy takes control, dunks 2. It's gonna be up to Field. Field is awkward. He's going for boost. He's low boost. A double commit leaves the net open. Tree Frog with a bounce shot. Stalin is up, not able to make the touch. Speedle trying to play it away, and once again we have a potential counterattack right here as Baker Boy plays it over to the corner. Now we're seeing a little bit more pressure coming up from the Shock, which bodes well for them in this overtime.
Now we'll see if they can do it as Field crosses that one to midfield. No touch there, and that one's going to roll down into the corner. Tree Frog is there. Hines is pushing that one onto Baker Boy. It's going to drop down into the other corner. Tweedle trying to make a pinch. That one pops back off. Field is there. Lays it down for Hines. The banger, upper left-hand corner, and the Shock are right back in the series. They take the victory at 1 minute 18 seconds with an overtime goal. A phenomenal passing play, and Visionary 1. There is the momentum the Shock needed.
Yo, Feel is a god. The wheel touch directly across to his teammate. I'm flabbergasted. That was such an excellent pass. I have nothing to say about that except good job to Feel for putting that bad boy, or putting the assist on, and good job to Hines for putting that bad boy away. What a shot. I mean, upper 90, basically unsavable. But man, Field's pass was just excellent. Perfectly soft in the midfield, easy to read. And Hines just takes care of business. And maybe this East server difference is actually going to make a difference for the series.
You know, that'd be very interesting if we get Freemasons 2 victories on the West Coast. We go East side, and the Shock end up picking 2 victories themselves. Feel playing absolutely out of his mind in that game, 1-for-1, getting 4 saves as well. 7 saves on the side of the Freemasons on the 9 shots. That means everything the Shock did on offense, they put on target. They had 9 shots, 7 saves against, and 2 goals. That is what I think really bodes well for them going into game number 4. They're trying to split this series, trying to keep themselves at 500 and in contention to make a playoff run in the last 2/3 of this season. And they're going to need to get that split here. And I think if they're able to continue to put quality shots on target, they'll be able to do it.
I mean, it was pretty much even in shots and even on saves in that game. All I'm going to say, game 4, Shocker playing to stay even. I believe in them here. I think they're going to bring this back to a 2-2. Again, it's just one of those feelings. I feel it right now. Baker Boy's a unit. I see you in chat, Willow. I completely agree with you. But right now, the way the Shock played that game, if they can keep up that pressure, I don't see the Freemasons winning this game.
That's going to be difficult. Just quit Stalin going up top, trying to put that one over the top, and he does! Lays it down. Tweedle, the last man back, is somehow able to keep that one out of the net. A great play there from Quit Stalin. He's going to get bumped off. Hines trying to get this one across. He's got no boost, and that works out very well in their favor. Feels taking control into the corner, trying to get that one across the net. Not quite able to do it. That one is bouncing in front of the net as well. Feel is actually last man back after a big demo going across here as Tree Frog trying to lay one off backboard for himself, getting up. No touch there. Bigger boy, last man back with Stalin trying to beat him. Not quite able to do it. Field going to take this one into the corner. Looking for an offensive play here are the Shock. There's 2 touches from Highs. In front of the net, Tree Frog is up. Tree Frog knocks that one away. Tweedle is there, and there's the transition. What a very eventful first minute of this game.
And as you say that, Trippin, we just go into immediate pressure from the Freemasons. But quit stalling, able to get 2 touches off the wall. High is able to play this to the middle. Tree Frog is going to bang it down the field. He has another touch. It's going to be up the field. Does he get the save? He does not. Tree Frog with the bounce dribble, able to just put this ball straight up in the upper 90. Feel just not enough boost to be able to get back and get up to that. And we have a 1-0 game for the Freemasons, and I might have cast a curse to Shock.
Yeah, that's pretty much the only place that Tree Frog could have put that ball and actually successfully gotten a goal. Perfect placement from Tree Frog to score that goal, put the Freemasons up 1-0, trying to get a series win here, trying to take a 3-1, and Field trying to make sure that does not happen, putting one on target. That one's cleared away into the corner. Baker Boy is there, and as is Tweedle. The 2 of them are going to go up here on offense, trying to pass this one between them. They're actually in a very good spot as Baker Boy going for a fake, tries to get it over Field. He's not able to do it, but that was very good offensively to take his time and only do as much as he needed to. I like that play.
Absolutely. He was just given space, and he took the space that was afforded to him as he does it once again, as Stalin able to get a booming clear downfield. It's going to be up to him once again. Field going for the demo, not able to get it. Tree Frog makes a clutch save to keep this game a 1-goal lead for the Freemasons. But the pressure is not over yet. Can Stalin turn on this quickly? He's not. Hines actually going to take a 50. A little bit of a jumbled mess right now from the Shock on defense. Sweeto's going to be able to play this over to the side. Tree Frog looking for demos, but a lot of space given up right there by the Freemasons on that attack. Allows the Shock to come all the way back down the field. Nobody has it. Pies up off the 50-50. Stalin able to beat out Tree Frog, going to the corner. Baker Boy able to clear it away, but it goes right to Field. There's a bump attempt. Speedo's able to get it. Tree Frog clears it. Oh my god, this might be an open net right here. It is not. Stalin is able to get back, plays it over to the side, not his greatest touch. High is going to have a clang. Tree Frog's not able to connect. 1-1. Shock get a huge clear to play this down. Oh my god, Highs, what a great touch right there. Over Tree Frog, just accidentally flips forward. Not able to make the play.
I've said a couple of times in this series, momentum is everything, and the Shock are building it back up again. They keep having these opportunities where they're building that momentum and immediately get shut down by the Freemasons. There was one chance that it could have happened. Highs ends up getting the save, and finally the clear. But see if the Shock can keep this one up. If they can, that split is probably inevitable. If not, they're going to drop this series very quickly.
Oh, we have a rule 1. I respect the absolute
mad respect
out of it to keep this as PC as possible. As Highs over here gets the dunk. What a great play. And we still have them rule 1. They are honoring the first rule of Rocket League as Baker Boy has to get back. There's nobody there for the attack, and they're still over there in the corner looking gorgeous. Just with the rule 1, you guys know the rule, so I'm not going to explain it to you. Tree Frog clears the way. It's going to be him versus Highs. They get caught out a little bit. This has turned into a 2v match. It goes off the post. Highs gets the dunk, and we are winning 2-1 for the Shock right now. I'm trying not to be biased because I called it before the game, but man, it feels good.
This is a huge dunk from Highs. It looked like the clear off of this back wall was actually going to work out very well for them, but instead Highs is right on top of that play, dunks it inside of the near post. The Shock now have the 2-1 lead. They got to hold on to this one for a minute and a half, but they're in very good position to actually make this happen.
What a save.
As I try to cast or curse the daylight out of the Shock. A great save, though, right in front of the net. They needed that one badly. Good offensive possession here. That one's going to go just a little bit wide.
Hey, you miss 1,000% of the shots you don't take, so I appreciate Highs going up for that one, trying to keep pressure up. He plays this over to the side. Probably not his greatest touch. Stalin is going to be the last one back, but Tree Frog has no boost. He's not able to make the play. Stalin's going to have a ton of space here. What's he going to do with it? He's going to play it back up for Highs for the redirect. Beetle able to make the save. Baker actually centers this ball. Stalin's going to slow it down. Gets a flick over. Highs is going to turn on this. Is he going to beat Tree Frog? He does, but Baker Boy is back to get a small clear. Field with another dunk to the midfield. Beetle's up. This might be a chance. It's going to be wide right, and Stalin is going to have to play this away. He does it. Field makes the save. Oh my god, the diving save by Field.
What perfect positioning by Field to be able to keep that one out of the net. I thought for sure, as I'm sure you did as well, Visionary, that that one was going to be a goal. That was going to be a ball game. And we're seeing Field taking control again. Some great defense there from him. It looked really good. And yeah, the game is a little bit choppy. I see that too. It's all right. Thank you guys for sticking with us, though, bearing with it. We appreciate it a lot. Hey, Visionary, 10 seconds to go. Bring this one home. Let's see if we can get a win for the Shock.
Baker taking this ball off the wall. He has been deadly. He's going to get, no, he fakes it for Tweedle, but Baker's probably going to be out of boost here. It's going to be really hard to make the play. Stalin gets a dunk, and it looks like the change to East is going to absolutely pay off for the Shock unless they full court carry this. Tweedle keeps it up. Field is going to kill the ball, and we have a 2-2 series out of this. I cannot believe. I'm so proud of the Shock.